If you've caught yourself thinking, should we sell or should we just ride it out? Today's video, we're breaking down common signs that it's time to sell. If you're new here, my name's Spencer Lowe. I'm with United Real Estate Louisville. Make sure you click that subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss any of my market updates, buyer and seller tip videos, or just general real estate content that I post on this channel. Also, down in the description, I've got my 7 musts before you list a house in 2026. Make sure you go grab that. It's completely free to download, and I've linked it right down below. I've also got a link to my calendar, so if you are thinking about selling or buying a house, you want to do a free consult with me, I've got my link down below to schedule that. I've also got my cell phone number, so if it's easier for you just to call or text, feel free to. That's down below as well. Now, the first sign that we're going to talk about today is going to be the house no longer fits your needs or your lifestyle. Now, what I'm talking about here is I'm talking about, the house is too big for us now. It's too small for us. We need a bigger yard. We need whatever it is. It just no longer fits the lifestyle or the lifestyle that you're trying to have in that house. So if the house is kind of limiting what you're wanting to do in terms of how you want to live, we need more space. We need less space. It's, too much space for us. We're spending more money on utilities and, a bigger mortgage payment than we really need the space for. So maybe we downsize, maybe we're upgrading. It's not always about upgrading though. A lot of times when it comes to the house no longer fits our needs, what we're looking at here is the fact that the house has been a great house for us. We've lived here for 5-10 years, however long it's been, but it just no longer fits the needs that we're looking for out of a house. And if that comes to the point where you're looking at it and you're going, all right, we need more bedrooms, we need more bathrooms, we have too many bedrooms, we have too many bathrooms, we need more space in the backyard, we need more space for parking, we need whatever it is, that might be a sign that it's probably time to go ahead and sell and find something that better fits you, especially if it's something that we continuously run into the issue. We need an extra bedroom. We need, we haven't used this room in forever. We could probably go ahead and downsize. Whatever it looks like for you, it's just important to realize that if we're noticing that being a problem constantly, maybe it's better that we find something else that fits our needs a little bit better than what we've currently got that's not fitting our needs. Now, the second sign that we're going to talk about is when the maintenance starts to feel like a job. Now, here's the thing. If you've got a 5-acre yard and you work Monday through Friday and then Saturday, your entire job, all day Saturday from the time you get up to the time you go to bed is just cutting the yard, it might be time to go ahead and sell, if it's something that you're not necessarily wanting to do anymore. If, it's got a bunch of maintenance that needs done, maybe it's, it's just starting to weigh you down mentally or financially, whatever it is. When it comes to maintaining the house, a lot of houses, it's a house that's going to take some maintenance to keep up with. Maybe it's small repairs, and it just seems like, there's an endless to-do list of things that need to be done, and it just keeps adding and getting longer too. If that's the case, maybe it's better to go ahead and maybe put it on the market and go and find something else that's a little bit more maintenance friendly or low maintenance. We've got, condos and different things like that. Townhouses have really low maintenance in terms of, the outside maintenance. So if you're going from a 5-acre house, maybe you don't want to go to, a townhouse, but at the same time, there are some other options that are a little bit more maintenance friendly in terms of how much yard space you have and how much outdoor upkeep it's going to take. So if your maintenance is starting to eat into your time and your finances because it requires so much maintenance, it's starting to stress you out a little bit, it might be worth a conversation of, hey, maybe it's better to go ahead and sell this one off and go and find something that's a little bit more easy to maintain and a little bit more maintenance free. Now, sign number 3 that it might be time to make a move is if you're starting to look at your equity position a little bit and kind of playing with the idea of what you could do with it in terms of maybe you're upgrading, downsizing, whatever the situation might be. Maybe you're thinking about, hey, if I sell this house, I could probably put 20% down on the next house, pay my closing costs, and I could still have a little bit left over to update the next house, or maybe, pay off some debts, pay off student loans, your credit cards, maybe a car payment, whatever it is. But if you're starting to look at your equity position and you're starting to kind of play with the ideas of what you could do with it, chances are it might be a good time to sell, because let's be honest, people don't typically look at their equity position if they're planning on staying there for another 15 years. So if you are thinking about, looking at your equity, or you're, looking at kind of getting some numbers and you want somebody to put the numbers together for you in terms of what your house might be worth in today's market, we can do a full walkthrough of your house, run some numbers, tell you what your house is going to be, roughly selling for. Obviously, I can't guarantee it's going to sell for anything, but we can kind of get some statistics and numbers behind what I would suggest listing it at. And then also we could do a full net sheet for you. So that's where we take out all the costs of selling a house and give you what your bottom dollar would be if you were walking out of closing, if we listed it for that price, and we also got a contract accepted at that price. Typically, even if we list it a little bit higher than what we actually accept the contract for, when we go to accept that contract, I'm still going to put together a net sheet for you, so that way rough ballpark of what your final figure should look like in terms of what you're walking away with. So if you're thinking about selling and you're looking at your equity position and you want somebody to kind of help you out with figuring out your exact equity position in terms of what rough ballpark you're going to be in when you go into closing, what you're taking away from closing, give me a call or shoot me a text. I've got my phone number down in the description. I'd love to run some numbers for you. Sign number 4 that it might be a good time to sell your house is going to be looking at your monthly expenses. Now, if the taxes, the insurance, the maintenance, the updates, all the stuff that the house needs, and your monthly bill for it, your principal, your interest, your utilities and all that stuff, if it's all starting to add up and they're getting a little bit too much, but you've got too much house, or maybe it's too nice of a house, or whatever the situation might be, if we're starting to get too high, maybe it might be a good time to start looking at what are other options. Maybe we sell this, maybe we've got a large equity position on this house, maybe we sell that and put a large down payment on the next house. We get something a little bit smaller, but it's a whole lot less payment, as well as maybe less maintenance, and utilities and all that stuff might go down a little bit when we make a move to a smaller house. So it really just depends, but if you're getting financially stressed because of all the repairs that the house needs, as well as updates and your taxes, your insurance, and all the different costs that come with home ownership, if you're starting to get stressed on that, it might be a good time to start reevaluating in terms of does this house actually fit the needs for what we're looking for and what we need in a house, and maybe it might make sense to go ahead and put it on the market and find something that actually fits our needs a little bit better. Maybe it's a little bit easier financially if we sell this house and move to something a little bit smaller, bigger, whatever it is, but if it might be feasible to play with the numbers a little bit in terms of using your equity position to put a bigger down payment down on the next one. Maybe it's we're buying points down so that way we get a better interest rate, whatever it might be. But if the cost of home ownership in that house is costing you too much and it's financially stressing you out, it might be a good time to consider thinking about selling. And sign number 5 is you're watching the market. You're looking at market updates. You're looking at what the neighbor's house sold for down the street. You're kind of keeping up with the market. You're on Zillow just scrolling because you're kind of curious of what's on the market and what might be out there. If it's stuff like that you're thinking about, most people don't start looking at the market updates because they're curious about real estate. Most people don't scroll Zillow because they just like looking at pretty houses. Most people are looking for something that might be better than what they've currently got. So if you're thinking about making a move, give me a call, shoot me a text, or schedule an appointment with me down below. I've also got that free 7 musts before you list a house in 2026. Make sure you go and grab that, completely free to download, and it's linked down below. Once again, my name's Spencer Lowe. I'm with United Real Estate Louisville. Make sure you click that subscribe button and the bell notification before you go, and I'll see you in the next one.